Hi, everyone. Welcome to this one-on-one interaction with business analysts. Today, I have Lakshmi with me, who has cleared ECBA and AAC certification examinations conducted by IIB. So ECBA stands for Entry Certificate in Business Analysis, and AAC is Agile Analysis Certificate. Both these certificates are conducted by IIBA, and Lakshmi has proven her worth in both these examinations. So let's understand her journey and let's listen to her journey in her own words. My name is Nitin, and I will be the host of this interview on behalf of Techcanvass. So let's get started. Hi, Lakshmi. How are you? How's everything going?
All well, Nitin. Thank you so much for having me here today. Thanks. Techcanvass.
Our pleasure. So before we start with the interview, tell us about your background before becoming a BA.
Sure. So before my journey for BA started, actually my career had started as a customer service representative, and I was in an MNC where I grew in the company, and all this while we kept on interacting with our clients, and then finally I was in a position over a period of say 5 years in the same company that I managed to get into a role which was more into testing. So after that, I had my family priorities and everything. But when I came back, my role again was more into client communication and relationships. So my whole work journey was more in interacting with customers, client communication, and all that. Then I finally in 2021 something had stricken me, and then I just wanted to go back into the corporate. So I just could not figure out where I should start from. So the thing that came to my mind at that time was why not start with the role which I had left, in that MNC prior to this client communication role. So that was more into testing, where we were into testing the UAT and everything. So uh, I kind of thought, gave this a thought, and then figured out something that like a tech canvas magic. It just showed up on my page, and I was like, oh, so they are into ECBA. So these are the certifications which are in these days. So then I thought about preparing myself before I could get into the corporate. So I thought of preparing myself, and Tech Canvas was really a stepping stone for me then. So and then I started my I could prove my role as a business analyst, where my job of late, I mean last year, was more about getting the requirements from the customers, uh, specific to our health business that we are into. And then yes, there has been no looking back after that.
That's a wonderful journey.
Yeah, yeah.
So you have transitioned from a testing team to a business analyst.
Yes. So the role that I was into earlier, so I was at the client end, where we got our things made, and then we used to just test whether things are working as expected from a client end or not. So now when I started this business analysis journey again, so we were into more on the other side, wherein we were getting things developed as the requirements were. So yes, that though it really did help me on whatever I did earlier, but yes, this journey of these certifications and how we could go about getting the requirements right from the client, so all this has really helped me a lot. Yes.
Okay. And did you face any challenges? Because testing is, I can say that there are few things which overlap with the business analyst role, but not everything. So did you face any challenge in that?
Uh, Challenges, as in not really, to be very honest, because interacting with the client, I have been in completely on that role. So that was not a big challenge for me. Definitely, the specific domain which our organization uses, so that was a bit technical, yes, and that did take me some time. And right, such domains which they create, they are specific to those industries. So that was, yes, a challenge that has been a learning curve for me, and I'm still learning. But not really clearly, how I should go about my job role. So that has not been a challenge at all, to be very honest, because interacting with customers, that's my that's my area. So that was not an issue at all.
Great. And how did you find about ECBA and AAC?
As
Because there are,
I
sorry,
Yeah.
go on.
Yeah, I'm sorry. So as I told you, I when I had made my decision back to get into the corporate, so that was the time when I was looking for job opportunities in the role where I had left. So everywhere, even on all the job sites that we have, LinkedIn or Naukri.com, everywhere they were talking about these certifications which were very alien to me, like ECBA, some would say CBAP, some would say CBDA. So all these things were, very alien. So I kind of researched about them, and then I found out everywhere I could see Techcanvass's name, and then I had gone through reviews of many people, and they did suggest Techcanvass as one of the best. So obviously, Techcanvass was something which I chose, and I have been lucky enough to have been trained by one of the Abhishek sir. So he's been into this profession for quite a number of years. So yes, I was definitely trained by him, and that's how LinkedIn, Naukri.com. So that were the pages where I got to find out about these certifications.
And how much time did you invest in these certifications? How long did it take?
Mm, hardly 1 month of classroom trainings, then 1 month of preparation. Hardly for ECBA, 2 months. And for agile analysis certification, it took me another 1.5 months. So hardly it was just 3.5, 4 months.
That's a very short span.
Yeah, yeah.
How's your life after these certification? Has anything changed? These certificates helped you in your professional and personal?
Absolutely. I think that was the entry point. I think basis those certificates, they gave me a job role in this. I mean, they were confident enough to give me a job role in the organization. So yes, it has been very helpful in my career.
Okay, and which certifications are you looking forward to?
Now I would definitely, because business analysis goes hand in hand with data analysis. So that's something in my, I have in my mind, and I would be looking forward of doing the CBDA certifications as well. And definitely after ECBA, I would definitely would like to go for the highest one, the CBAP. So those are in my mind. So I will be looking forward to get these certifications in the next few years.
And again from Tech Canvas, yeah.
Absolutely, no doubt about that. No doubt about that.
And now you have completely transitioned into a business analyst role. So
Absolutely.
what do you feel? What skills are needed for someone who is starting their career from a different domain to a analyst domain? What skills would be must-have skills for that individual?
The best have skills. See, the first thing would be you have to be very open. You have to probe your clients for the requirements of what exactly they are looking for, because that is something which is very beginning of a business analysis role. You probe, you look for whatever documents you have to go into the previous data that your company might have had. So all these things you would actually look for before you would actually come to a conclusion on what the client actually wants. So you can't assume what is there in the client's mind. So with your probing questions, you have to get that requirement out of your client. So that's one of the, if that is wrong, everything, all the steps that you are going into, that will be wrong. So that's a very basic thing which one has to look for. And yes, so business analysis, one more thing, depending on your journey, which point you're starting that from. If you're starting that also, decides the level which you get into an organization. So if you have already get some have had some exposure to this, maybe at a middle level of decision making is where you can get into. But yes, if you have had a number of years of experience in business analysis, then you can be definitely one of the persons would be responsible in making the key decisions for the company. So, and if you are a beginner, definitely look for the very basics. I mean, go into probing your customers more with open-ended, closed-ended questions on what exactly they're looking for.
That's a very useful.
Yeah.
Any more tips which you want to share with our aspirants who are preparing for these certificates?
For all the aspirants, what I would say is kindly, go through all these question and answers which are given to you by Techcanvass. Definitely, the IIBA questions are, very much different, I would say, than the different, and the level is much more easier, I would say, because if you go through Techcanvass, you are put into that and you are actually asked so many questions from every different angle, so that you have your basics clear. And when you have your basics clear, you can clear any exams. That is what I would say. So for me, the level of IIBA question was not that difficult, but yes, Techcanvass had prepared me to that level. So kindly go through all these questions, the babok, the different guide which has been specially prepared by Techcanvass. So all this would definitely help you in clearing the ECBA or any exams that you may have. So um, that's definitely, you would have to, please don't ignore those are something which is very important, which you would have to go through to have your basics cleared, so that you can clear your IIBA certifications very easily.
Thank you, Lakshmi. Thank you for sharing this wonderful journey with us.
Yes, and I hope my interview would be of some help to the aspirants, and would definitely make a change to their lives.
It will, certainly it will.
Thank you
Um,
so much.
Thank you again, and all the best for your career. Take care.
Thank you so much, Nitin. Thanks. It was wonderful interacting with you. Thank you so much.
See
Have a nice day. Yeah. Thank you.